So I'm going to drive all of this from a web browser experience here, and I'm going to, as Dad, just introduce maybe some of the items of life around. So I'll bring up the family calendar, I'll bring up some pictures, and then I'm going to bring in some news feeds. So I'm going to actually bring some TV in, I'm going to bring Fox News in, so I can literally just drag it. And the system will actually move around.
Wicked Santa had a wedge puddle in Southern California, more than 200,000.
Take the volume down a little bit. This is an HD picture, and the HD picture is surrounded by metadata. So this is metadata describing the program, and these are links through to other bits of content. Possibly I ought to put it in the middle rather than, let me move it around a bit, we'll swap it around. And I can follow those through. So literally just tapping where it says more information there, allows me now to click through there, and I can go and follow those particular news items that are referred to there. They are real ones. Secret recording of Parnell, and somewhere here there's a secret, that's a story there. These are all real stories being introduced here. The content is the video content is recorded. Now, what size do you like your video to be? So that is quite a large, well, that's a normal HD sort of picture. We can actually make it a lot smaller if we wanted to. Or we could actually increase the size of the picture. In fact, we could even have a picture that big. And you'll notice the other items have moved around to fit onto this screen over here. I don't know. Yes, yes. I don't know how big you like your newsreaders first thing in the morning, but when they get back to the studio, you'll see that they're fairly large. And actually, I don't think it's good. I think it's too big. And I think it's too big because this type of content does not really need that kind of size of presentation.
And you can hear the wind.
I mean, do you really want your newsreaders this big in the morning? And news is something that's sort of a bit, I hate to tell the television people this, but news is something that's a bit incidental actually, isn't it really? Weather girl, maybe? I don't know. It's your choice. Anyway, I'm going to reduce the size of that now, and once again you can see now that this weather bulletin is sponsored by Hyundai. Guess what? We just tap on that, that takes us through to the Hyundai site and we can actually follow it through. So advertising and content sitting side by side rather than as it does with the web today. So I'm going to move a little bit further in the game now. And there's a point in the program where we are going to receive an invitation to be part of what's called a watch party. Our friends want to match with us. So watch this space, and then in a minute we'll get an invitation to take part in with our friends in terms of watching the match. Here we are. Here's the invitation card here. Do we want to join us? We'll say yes. So now what's happening is they are joining up and they're on a horizontal relationship. They're watching exactly the same match that we are, exactly the same point. Any shape and size in this space. Now we're going to the movie. The movie is in 4K. It's coded in H.264 at about 16 megabits. With H.265 that would come down to what, about 10. So let's watch this for about 30 seconds, and I think you'll see that 4K has a real value when you've got this kind of opportunity in space.